Are you listening? Good.
Other people left air compressors. Again, they're gonna be essential for this trip.
It's not fair that the situation can get this ugly. We are at a time of need, and the government is not there for us. Isn't it, Alex? I mean, who do we have to vote for? One nation? Or do we have to vote for one truck? One person?
I'm on my way to something new, and so are they, and so are you. Back to a time we all went through, leaving the grown-up times behind. Put in reverse, go back in time, waking up stories that turn blind.
Broke my leg in Santa Fe, lost my wife and my best friend somewhere along the way.
Just turn around, we need a boot. Throw your sorrows, be prepared to put on mute. You
Okay, well today's we completed our very first leg of the trip. Leg, I mean a day. And yesterday we traveled from Gundawindi to Balloon Creek, I believe. I feel like I've been a little bit of a big kidnap. I don't really know where I'm going. I just follow the guy behind in front of me. One of the highlights of yesterday was our ability as a group to turn negatives into positives. People share what they forgot, what they left behind. Things like max tracks, which are going to be essential for this trip. Other people left air compressors. Again, they're going to be essential for this trip. Other people left my shorts at home too, which is really going to be essential for this trip. But we were able to make a joke out of it and had a lot of fun. We stopped for lunch at this pub, which has got a very long name.
Ninga.
Ningi, can I? Ningi?
Ninda Gully.
Mindy Gully?
Close enough.
Mindy Gully. You said Mindy Gully? You know. Mindy Gully.
With an N.
Nindy Gully. Okay, we went somewhere over there. It was that way. Today we're heading towards Tangaminda.
turn around, we need a boot. Throw your sorrows, be prepared to put on mute. Universal, there's a limit in your suit. Oh Vienna, my, we come in line with all your beauty, passing by with a particular smile. You shake my mind, you turn back stories from that time when all our nights were ending bright. Your white facades in morning light. Oh Vienna, my, we come in line, Vienna, my. You shake my mind, you're a living thing. Will you follow tomorrow on a route? Universal, there's no limit in your suit.
the goodies were not buried under the tree. They were buried 40 feet west of the tree. So the commentary of the guy that just showed up a minute ago, I'm not sure where he got the information from. Maybe from the back of Kellogg's, cereal packet. But yeah, it all happened in 1861.
Coming. It's nothing that I could predict. Call it fate, to call it destiny. But this moment is perfect.
I'll do what Bruce said to me. I'll just get it here.
Fries with cheese and tomato. So juicy, it's amazing.
No, this time has shown that I won't last if I'm alone. And I'd be a fool to let you go. 10:30 in the evening, as we look at the stars, I see a perfect silhouette. I can't believe this life is ours. It's everything I could have hoped for. It's everything I could have dreamed. I do my best to not let you down. I hold you in high esteem. Oh, love I'd never known, so I call your heart home. No, this time has shown that I won't last if I'm alone. And I'd be a fool to let you go. Oh, love I'd never known, so I call your heart home. No, this time has shown that I won't last if I'm alone. And I'd be a fool to let you go. Love I'd never known, so I call your heart home. No, this time has shown that I won't last if I'm alone. And I'd be a fool to let you go. So here we are, just passing time, and all we are is all we need. Wasting space, our disgrace, and all we are is all we need. All we are is all we need. As we drive.
So here we are at Inaminka. We've just got the trading post, which is like the local shop, and also the pub. The trading post also has a fuel. So we've actually been here 2 nights. We've been delayed as the Strzelecki track's actually been shut off for 4 days due to a gas leak, which apparently was bigger and worse than what they expected. So there's been trucks, 4-wheel drives piled up at both ends. We heard a rumour motorbikes can go through if they're prepared to turn off their engines and push their motorbikes for 1 kilometre where the gas leak is. So whether that's true or not, I don't know. But we've actually been camping on the the creek here at Inaminka, which has been really nice. We had a great location, so it's been nice having a bit of a break. This morning we did wake up and Jessica's car, because it had been still for so long, had a dead battery, so it took a little while to get that up and going. We're now heading off to Cameron's Corner, which is about 350 odd kilometres, which is the corner of South Australia, Queensland and New South Wales.
We are His glory. We are His glory. We are His glory. You're everything I'll ever need. Oh, we are His glory. Would you come out of your house? I've been waiting long to see you understand. Your eyes are turning white. You have grown without the light, but your garden can't keep up without your hand. So give up your hand. For once in your life, just pretend that it's alright. If you spill your glass, we'll get another round. Your fears are our predictions, and reality is fiction. Trees don't fall when no one is around, so don't stick around. For once in your life, would you sing along my lines and remind me why we ever tried at all? You sense us in submission, you can ask but never listen. Only one of us is stuck behind a wall, so go climb the wall. For once in my life, I would open up that shrine, but I threw the key away along your life. I tried, but a poetry.
Oh yeah, no French for it.
You need, but I don't need no surprise, so I'm not surprised. For once in my life, just for once I realize the ship I sailed was only built for one. I ask you to try when I ask you not to cry. Sing, take me to a place you'll never find. I head for the wind, I forget about your sins. There's nothing else we ever could have done, so let us be done. Let us be done. Let us be done. listen.
Okay, as you can see behind us, we're starting to pack up at the Monte Carlino bush camp. We arrived here probably around 4 o'clock yesterday. So we departed from Inaminka after the roads were opened up, and then we've head to Cameron's Corner. Thank you, camera person. So Cameron's Corner had an awesome time. Some people played golf, nice little camp spot, fire, usual things, great company, had a great time. There was a plane wreck that we had a look at, had a walk around. That only occurred last week, and that's been taken away in a couple of days' time. We also saw the rabbit-proof fence, so we had a walk alongside of that, got some photos. Again, just really interesting looking at that. From there, we've come down to this campsite where there's the hot springs, and it's about 47 degrees, the water temperature, I believe, maybe even hotter, that comes straight up out of the ground and heats up the water. That's what we thought. So the idea was, yesterday afternoon we all got in our togs ready to go for a swim, to discover it's only a tiny bit of water that actually goes into this big pond. The big pond was freezing, and we all looked at it, working out what are we going to do, who's going in. And as expected, one being the chief of the family, he led the way, followed by Rebecca and Jasmine. So they're the only three brave ones that actually went into the water that was freezing cold. So there was some hot boiling water that came in, but it was only a trickle. So, but either way, we all had a good time. Beautiful sunset, and we've woken up here. So from here, we're actually heading, I think, doing about 350 kilometers down to Mari, where we'll be camping for 2 nights and watching the camel races. So we're very fortunate, having a look at the springs, the hot springs, after everyone went for a swim. We actually spoke to there were a whole heap of workmen, trucks that were building up around it. We actually discovered they were actually shutting these hot springs off tomorrow morning, well, which is actually today. So we're very fortunate to actually arrive here. Apparently people are complaining that it's a waste of water coming up from the artesian bore and it's just flowing away. So they're actually blocking it, and this will be the last that anyone will ever see of it.
Down where all your days disappear, I don't have the heart to stay the same place all my life. I don't have the heart to leave you here. You said I don't need your worries, I'm doing just alright. Well, alright is the loneliest word. You say you haven't changed, but I see it in your eyes. A color I
Sailed across the lake, tipped the boat over a dance for the day, swam back to the shore and lit us up a fire. Held you while you shivered and you told me about your life that I never will forget. Wanting in your eyes, the moment that we shared.
I don't have the words to say to make you come around. Maybe
Here we go, Uncle Bob. Here you go, Uncle Bob, all the way.
Oh, this poor guy.
Here we go, nowhere. Send him, Lily, send him.
Oh, put him in his rider.
Hang on, he's going. Oh, he got one again. You want to say that word? I didn't know if we go that far.
I feel love bursting at the seams, a warmth I've not felt before. Love permeates my dreams like waves crashing into the shore. A hand can only be held by so many hands. You're two in mine, I don't need no other place. Oh, you're painting me a picture of the perfect life. How can a simple man like me return the favor? I feel love bursting at the seams, a new world I'm ready to explore. Love illuminates my dream, I see you like I've never seen before. A hand can only be held by so many hands. You're two in mine, I don't need no other plan. Oh, you're painting me a picture of the perfect life. How can a simple man like me return the favor? Oh, you're painting me a picture of the perfect life. How can a simple man like me return the favor? Return the favor.
1, 2, 3.
Go Oscar! Go Jess! Run Oscar!
Scott, what do you just do now? What do you just do now? You went for a race. Did you run?
Enjoy that.
What was the best part of the race? Was it running the best part, or was it seeing us waving to you and clapping and congratulating you? What is the best part of it?
I like the running.
You like the running? Do you enjoy the running? You did? Did you enjoy running more or eating M&Ms? What is it that you enjoy the most? Eli? Running or M&Ms? Or lighting up fires?
If I was the boy to make
Well done.
I'd cherish every moment, Lord, I'd take a photograph. If I was the boy to make her laugh. If I was the one she called the night. If I was the one she called the night. We'd talk for hours and hours until the morning light. I was the one she called the night. If I had a girl like Emily, if I had a girl like Emily, I'd smile all the time, I'd be as happy as could be. If I had a girl like Emily. If I was the one to dry her tears, if I was the one to dry her tears, Lord, I would comfort her until her mind was well and clear. If I was the one to dry her tears, she was the girl to wear my ring. If she was the girl to wear my ring, I love her forever, Lord, I'd treat her like a queen. She was the girl with my ring. Oh, if I had a girl like Emily, if I had a girl like Emily, I'd smile all the time, be as happy as could be. If I had a girl like Emily. If I had a girl, would if I had a girl, if I had a girl like Emily. Out on the walnut, the moon's high. Out on the walnut, and the moon is mine. Won't you take me by surprise? Won't you?
So we're currently at Lake Eyre, as you can see behind us. We got here about 3 o'clock yesterday.
Yep.
Got some beautiful photos of sunset. So we've had a great time. Got a bit cool. In fact, actually got extremely windy throughout the night.
And what happened? Can you provide more details about what happened during the night?
So there's quite a big campsite here. There's
Yep.
a lot of people.
Yep, I
and
can see that.
unfortunately, it was only a select few that got up. Actually, I've got to
Okay.
give credit to Brianna and Kavana, who got up and supported everyone.
Okay, say a wave to the camera. That's a girl over there.
Jose and I were battling in the wind in the middle of the night, the freezing cold. But unfortunately, this gentleman over here,
Okay, let me focus on that guy there.
this gentleman over here,
The one hiding.
who was up in his campsite, decided it was far warmer to stay in his campsite while we battled the wind
Oh, okay
and the
then.
cold. So
So you're trying to say we practically put our lives on the line?
we did.
Okay, that's
So
very good.
had a great time at Mari with people doing the donkey races, the foot races. Jazz and I also put a bit of a bet on the camels. We won a couple, we lost a couple.
Yep.
$2.50 each. Had a good time.
Okay.
Went to the concerts. An awesome time at the Mari races. Well worth going. So
Terrific.
I think today the plan is to relax. Our cameraman talks too much.
I'm going to edit that out anyway. So Bruce, the performance, can you develop a bit more on the performance on the donkeys? I heard a word was, I overheard a word somebody saying, one of the Panthers, I overheard saying that our performance was abysmal. So was that a fair description?
We had Brianna, who was going down the straight.
Yep.
She was going straight, the donkey was going to the side, and unfortunately the two of them didn't really stay together that long.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, if I remember correctly, Cassandra actually did really well. She had a group of men all chasing her and the donkey. I think they were chasing her more than the donkey, but, but Cassandra certainly had a lot of momentum coming from behind.
Terrific.
So,
and the guy by the name of Matthew, you know, he looked like he was doing 200 miles an hour.
Yeah,
On
Matthew.
his face,
And the donkey was doing 150.
I think Matthew secretly put spurs on. So Matthew had spurs on, and his donkey was just bang. He was just straight down the straight. Wasn't turning, wasn't budging. You could see everything flying out the donkey's nose.
Okay. And I believe Jasmine was a participant as well.
Jasmine was doing awesome. If you could imagine, they all take off.
Yep.
There's a big pack. They all take off. There's probably about 3 or 4 in front. While Jasmine went straight through the back, straight through the middle, doing amazing. I thought she was going to win the race until just before the line. The donkey went left and Jasmine went straight. So by the time I got to her, Jasmine was on the side, and I think they had to sort of prop it back up there. But awesome.
Okay.
And we did have a winner for the day.
Yep.
It's actually a little bit embarrassing when you look at the winner. He won by, I think, he was over the line before the others even started the race. So yeah, we did have a winner with Alexander, and he was in full gallop. Just took off as soon as that started. His donkey just flew, and Alexander was there going, "Giddy up, boy, giddy up!"
But the rumor has it that Alex he had connections with the local member.
Well, he
And it's
did.
believed that maybe they might have helped him along.
So he got the best donkey. And
Okay,
his
that's
donkey
right.
was Eeyore. So
Eeyore.
Eeyore and
Eeyore.
Alexander got on really well.
Okay, that's very
So,
good. So,
He actually bribed the donkey. Actually.
what's cooking there? Good looking? Carlos, what are you cooking?
Tortillas francesas. My cook is gone on strike, and I had to take over.
No, it's not empty.
I just
Like half full.
There seem to be some accusations thrown at you as to why you didn't get up during the night during the gust of wind. Are they well funded or?
well, let me disperse those accusations. I think they're right.
So you are?
I didn't have a way out.
Can you acknowledge that you are the leader of the expedition and you slept on your job?
I'm one of those captains that abandons the ship first.
Okay.
In defense to me, I'll have to say there has been other nights where I have caught up and attended to everybody's setup, and the people whose setup it was,
Yeah.
they were sound asleep and they didn't even notice me doing the ropes or anything like that.
Okay. So
I'm
you
one
were
of those unsung heroes.
okay then. So you were unrewarded and unnoticed.
Very much so. Similar to you when you actually say things over the radio.
That reminds me of that. Once, finally, you got a platform where you can project your ideas and your views about where this country should be going. In less than 20,000 words, can you tell us what are the hard decisions that the politicians of this country should be making? I'll give you a bit of a hint. You can start with allowing fire on national parks such as this. Okay, can you put it on politicians' words?
Oh, they need to be fighting for the people. They need to for the
don't sound like
welfare
a politician.
of the campers here at Lake Hare. Who are freezing
Yeah.
every night without any sorts of warmth. So they should
Okay.
allow fire.
One of our unsung heroes of the night. Okay, Brianna, what is it that made you get out of your swag under horrendous conditions, to really help your fellow brother and sister? What is it that you really woke you up and make the steps?
I just woke up and I thought, oh no, their campsite is out there getting blown away. So I thought I'll be the good one out of everyone and get up.
Rebecca,
From the edge.
in which group were you in last night? On the concerned ones that got up and did something about it? On the concerned ones that didn't do anything about it? Or the group of they could not be concerned because they were not aware of it?
I was concerned, but I was hoping other people would get up. So
you
I
were
was scared.
Okay, so you're in the same group. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Yep. Any incidents? Anything happened to your car so far? because I see. I'm aware that you got a bit of a patch on your windscreen, and I think it's starting to become a bit fashionable because I've seen a few other cars with that name, so it might be catching on. What do you reckon? Was it? Describe your feelings when it happened. Slow motion, like you're driving there, you can see everything. This rude person drives past, throws a pebble your way.
A pebble?
Was it a pebble?
Big rock.
It was a big rock. And what do you think when he hit? What happened? He went like. Can you imitate the sound? How was it?
It was like
Like a psh. Okay. How could this trip been any better than what it is already?
Oh.
Probably more for some unrelated guys.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. This is the problem. We're all related here, aren't we? Look, I don't beat up around the bush. I went straight for the kill. What happened last night? Could we get a fire going last night, Eli? No. Cassandra, this is going to be a completely unbiased interview. But can you tell us the secret of how can you look so good? Regardless what you're wearing, we could be in the middle of the desert, we could be in the top of the summit of the Mount Everest, we could be in a 777, we could be in a Dash 8. Oh, you wouldn't look good in a Dash 8? Yeah. So how can you tell us the secret? How you can just keep that charm, that personal charm? Where do you get that? Do you get that
I think I get it from my father.
How does it feel to sleep in the Taj Mahal while the peasants are kind of sleeping on the ground?
Well, hang on. There are a few advantages. Little do all of you know that last night I opened the little window and I just checked out the window to make sure everything was under control.
And obviously,
so that's the advantage. I had an overall view of everything.
Okay,
so.
and obviously, from your perspective, everything was under control.
Yes, that's
the
correct.
thing was being blown away. People running around, tripping all over the place. So, how on earth can you see? How can you describe that as being under control?
Well, for our family, that is under control.
We had one long night, didn't get to sleep, so the sunlight, every little thing said to me.
Brianna, can you please tell us what are the issues we're encountering in this area, in this very remote area?
Well, his car's making a noise.
What sort of noise? Can you describe the noise? Can you say that noise again? No, again.
No.
The problem.
I think we found the problem.
I found the problem.
Hang on. Can you say that again?
Do you know what a cat and muffler delete is? It's exactly that. Come look at this. Your exhaust has come off. Come down here so you can see the black. See, remember how that? Remember when I did? When I deleted the exhaust of mine and made that. Ooh, that's exactly what's going on here.
Give me a sign. It was one love, then another. We got lost finding each other so deep, but your heart's held by another. I know I shouldn't, but I've got to see. If you think of me, 'cause I've been thinking of you. If you'd love me again, give me a sign. Give me a sign. 'Cause every little thing you said to me got stuck in my mind. So shine me a light. Give me a sign and let me love you the way I need you to. And let me hold you, 'cause it feels so right. Do you think of me? 'Cause I've been thinking of you. If you'd hold me again, if you'd love me again, give me a sign. Give me a sign. 'Cause every little thing you said to me got stuck in my mind. So shine me a light and give me a sign. Give me a sign. 'Cause every little thing you said to me. And if you want to spend a life with me, give me a sign. Give me a sign. Give me a sign. Just give me a sign.
Oh, look, the little nuts and everything.
Now Kristen has to witness this. Let's see. Oh, did you see it?
Ready?
Oh, that's pretty small. Is that for all of us?
There we go.
No,
So no looky lookies.
No, hang on, not that you go. You put coals on top now.
Oh, Joanna.
You ready?
Oh, you did the crisscross.
Oh, he's trying to impress the public. You want me, Joanne, do you want me to crisscross ours?
Oh, here, let's take photos. That's a nice golden colour. Yeah. So when you're ready.
Had a bit of a bake-off for a damper between Joanne and myself, and I believe that all went. Everyone won. So that was a great night. Here we are at the Oodendata Pink Pub. So we've just stopped here. We've been down at the racetrack for the night and been experiencing some of the local branding competitions where they catch the cows and do branding. We've had a great time, nice fires at night time and even this morning. And about to embark on our, probably the biggest part of our trip, and that's 7 days out at Simpson Desert. So we'll have no water, no fuel. Well, we'll have water and fuel, but only what we're carrying, and also food. So we're going to have to make sure we survive for the 7 days with what we've got packed in the car here. So we're all very excited. We've had a great meal here, and yeah, so let's see how it goes.
Hang on.
No, she can't. She lost it. Touched it. Touched it. Hey, no digging holes. No digging holes.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
You had a lot of room there to spare.
I've been standing on prickles above there. Oh wow. You know what's hard? Moving in the sand. Carry on. What else? You know what's hard?
Yeah.
I can't move down that hole.
Nah, I saw your foot dug right in the ankle. Yeah.
It's not the height. I can't
Is that the one I just brought over?
I just can't get under it. I just can't get under it.
You really look like a praying mantis.
Okay, so here we are around the fire for our very first night at Simpson Desert. We've just travelled from Dalhousie Springs and we've arrived here probably around 4:30, set up, saw a beautiful sunset, and we're expecting a beautiful choc chip damper tonight. Leading up... Cut. Had a great day today. We've left early this morning, actually around 12:30 from Dalhousie Springs. Everyone's having a good laugh, but we were planning on leaving early. However, we did have a bit of an incident the day before where poor Kavana noticed a bit of a clanging noise on his four-wheel drive, and turned out to be one of the bushes on his back left-hand suspension. So a bit of bush mechanic with Juan, Jason and Kavana, and they've got that all, well, they had it going for about 10 minutes through the desert. But what got us here 2 days ago, we were actually at Oodendata, the famous pink pub, and we also went and experienced a cattle branding competition, which was a great time. We stayed the night, had a big bonfire. From Oodendata, we went on to Dalhousie Springs, where we arrived around 5 o'clock, had dinner, set up camp, and then went for a swim in the springs around 8 o'clock at night. Absolutely beautiful under the stars. For some of the very adventurous, they were up at 6 in the morning and actually went for another swim. We'll start accelerating, go now. Well done. Well done. Just let them all run. Keep it going. Yeah, back off, back off, back off, back off. Just so we can see. Well done, second gear. Woohoo! Jazzy did it. already, Kate. First gear. Okay, revs.
Change with the head 90.
Revs. Keep going. That's it. Well done. Make it easy. Make it easy.
You can reduce the speed on the undulating track if you want to.
Well done.
Here's Bruce. He never stops, this man. Bruce, what are you doing at the moment?
Pottering. Yes.
What are you enjoying the most so far?
Just being out here with the sand dunes behind. Just out middle of nowhere. It's just relaxing.
There's nobody around.
Nobody
Not
around.
a noise.
Absolutely beautiful.
I think we're all enjoying it, aren't we?
Yeah. And look, even Jazzy up there on the hill, coming back from doing her business.
All right, so basically we issue with RSCQ, but they saying that at this point in time they can't help because this is not the French line is not a gazetted road, which is anyway. And the thing is that we are traveling with another 5 cars, and we talked to our mechanic, and he seems to think that the clutch has gone on and is on patrol. Are you there?
Yep, good. Everyone walks out of the way when he gets going. Disconnected? Yep, disconnected.
Okay, we're in the middle of the desert, Simpson Desert, that is. Early this morning, things got a little bit ugly. People started to despair, but I kind of was the guy that sort of kept the expedition group under control. I was the one that gave the group hope. And right now, I'm the one that is probably the most worried about it. Apparently, it's a lot cheaper to bring an undertakers here than to get a tow truck. This is the Simpson Desert. We're in Australia, and this is not fair. It's not fair that the situation can get this ugly. We are at a time of need, and the government is not there for us, isn't it, Alex? I mean, who do we have to vote for? One nation, or do we have to vote for one truck, one tow truck? Or should we vote for the free the clutch? But here we are. We're gonna spend the night tonight, for another day tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. Things could get pretty bad, but we can still smile because we still got ice creams and soft drinks. Once we run out of ice creams, which probably be tomorrow, then we'll be despairing. But now the group is sticking together. We're strong. We've been here before. No, really, we haven't. We haven't been here before. I mean, it was just a speech. We've been here before. We've been in other situations. Last year, we had issues at Cape York. No, really, we didn't have any issues. Anyway, we had issues, and we grabbed the cow by the horns. Or is it the bull by the horns? We grabbed something by the horns here. But look, we're here. We're having a good time. There's food on those things, those round things. There's food in there, which some of us are gonna partake, and some of us are not. But look, I'll say we can look back upon this time, and we're gonna see the funny side of it. It won't be for a while, probably another 2 or 3 years before we think this is quite funny. Definitely for the next week or so, it won't be. But look, we're here encouraging each other. As long as there's firewood, food, and drinks, we're okay.
Actually, there's not much firewood on the fire.
And for those of us, this is absolutely, when we thought that things could not get any worse, that's going to be dinner for tonight. So, if this is a sign of things to come, we are going to be in diabolical. Because before I was kind of joking about the whole thing, but now I'm kind of taking this, I got to take this quite serious. I mean, what do you call this thing? I mean, how can you feed a man with something like this? Thanks very much for the cook. So, by the way, it wasn't 40 minutes, it was 5 minutes, okay? So, yeah, I don't know how to eat this. Do we just hit it with a rock or something? The shovel? We definitely have to put a lot of sauce on that to disguise the blackness. But, this is Actually, this is pretty bad. You know.
What time do we need to change the coals again, Jason?
Hey.
Do we need to change
I don't know if I can just summarize this. A couple of words for the cooks. I would say, thanks for coming. You know, look at this.
You're doing the shovel.
What? Hot inside. Well, what will not be? Was that a plan B for tonight? Oh.
We have noodles.
Okay, we'll go for the noodles.
We have a middle.
Yeah, what middle is in it?
It's not much, is it?
The middle is all falling too.
Oh dear.
I'm gonna fly my pipe now. I'm gonna.
Jazzy!
Oh, you poor thing. You've got water right next to you. Why? I'm gagging at the thought.
Thought of what?
It's
Okay.
gone down.
So now, how do I cook this thing, Cassandra? How do I eat this, Cassandra? At least.
Basically, sit here. Even if we sit here until Saturday and then another 2 days, that's a long time to support this crew. So I don't think that's an option. I think the option would be to get rid of people from here. That will actually be going back to their stay here. You know what I mean? The numbers here, yeah, it's nice to have everybody here as a team, but I don't think that's a strategic move. It's got to be, the move is to get out of here, all of us, and whether it's in stages or not, and make sure that we utilize the food and the drink that we've got to the best of their abilities. And lastly, get that car out of here.
And if I can have something useful.
I'm making it.
Whoever goes to Birdsville, they can come back, bring some more fuel, more water, and more meat pies.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just woken up this morning, we've had breakfast. Last night we all had a chance to have a bit of a chat about our situation with Juan's car broken down, and we've made a decision. It's probably safer that we all continue our journey on to Birdsville. So we'll be putting Joan and Juan in our other vehicles, moving their bags into our vehicles, along with some food and water. And what we're also going to do is actually obviously we have to leave their car here, as we can't drive it, but we're actually going to tow it later on. We're going to tow it over behind a couple of sand dunes, so it's out of view of everyone. We're just worried that if it's left here, that when we come back, people may take things off it. So unfortunately, we're going to have to leave the vehicle here, but we've decided to stay as a group, finish our trip, end up at Birdsville, and once at Birdsville, we can then sit down and talk to the locals and come up with a better plan on retrieving the four-wheel drive.
safely.
Well, here we are. We've pulled up stumps for the day and we're camping on top of one of the biggest, well, one of the big sand dunes in the Simpson Desert. Sun setting, fire lit. Jasmine's prepared chorizo and cheese jacks, whatever they're called, crackers. So we've got the works. Unfortunately, we are by ourselves. We've actually travelled half the day today by ourselves through the desert, and tomorrow we'll be doing the same. We've had to leave the rest of the group as Zev had to head back to Mount Dare towing Juan and his car. So that was the only alternative for them. The plans have changed constantly, as you're aware. I've had to head back to Mount Birdsville so I can get Jasmine back to school, but this is a beautiful spot, but it is sad not to have the rest of the group here to experience what we're seeing. Well, we've just left this morning from our campsite up on the sand dune. We travelled about 20 kilometres to find a small detour track way earlier than we expected. So we've taken that left turn, travelled probably 15 kilometres into the bush to find another detour sign taking us back to where we've just come from. So we're a little bit, there is a track going forward, so we're a little bit confused as to where we're going. So we don't know whether to continue straight ahead up this track or go back to where we've come from. Normally it wouldn't be an issue, but we are low on fuel.
Well, we have arrived at the Long Gum picnic area or camping ground area, and we are doing really well this morning. We camped on the side of a Knowles track yesterday, and we are making our way back to Mount Dare to see if we can make it there and hand over the patrol. We're towing really well. Jose is really doing well, and it requires a lot of concentration, but we've reached speeds of up to 34 kilometers an hour. We're doing well. We just keep thinking about the other team. He was sad to part company, and we really think that they're doing well as well. It's hard not to be in communication with them, and we wish that we were together, but we understand the commitments. So as soon as we can establish communication with them, we'll find out and confirm how they are. Hopefully today we'll continue on the rig road, and we'll see how much ground we can cover in an attempt to be at Dalhousie Springs possibly tomorrow afternoon. We may be able to do better than that, and today, let's see, Friday. On Sunday we would expect to be at Mount Dare, possibly late in the morning. But Brewery and Cabana and your car, that's the one that you're in, heading off and letting us know how busy the road is and be a spotter for any traffic coming the other way. So that's a bit of a safety plan. And then we've got Matthew and Cassandra and Rebecca on Matthew's Ranger. And basically they're a bit closer to the towing convoy, just letting us know the sand dunes here, whether we should take any precautions and whether it's loose sand or firm ground, whether there is a big drop on the other side. And then we've got Jose at the moment towing me, and then that's myself. And then Jason is at the back just in case we have to reverse and he can pull us back. So I think it's working really well, and it really is nice to have a team that is so supportive. Jason is already offered, and so has Matthew, to do a bit of the sharing of the towing. So far so good. Well, good morning. It's the morning of the Saturday, and we are basically one day away from hitting the thermal pools again on our way to Mount Dare. Now, we woke up this morning and Joanne found that we do have a flat tire here to add a bit to the challenge and the excitement. So hopefully we'll be able to make do with it and just make our way to the thermal pools and spend the night there.
better hurry up. We've got to do some kilometers.
What are you doing? Hey, finish it!
I'm sorry. I thought you were inside the car.
Do you want to go home without me? I'll get a lift.
Well, the thought not for mine. It would be a lot lighter.
Okay.
Was that too?